Hello everyone, it's time for another shave. Thanks for joining me. I hope that all of you are doing well. I'm going back to BBS Soaps, this time with EXILE. BBS Soaps, we already checked Elevation. It was a very interesting soap since I received it. I was very intrigued by the smell. And this one is a little bit different, probably the other side of the coin if you compare them, because it's kind of like the angel on the label of Elevation, if you remember, and here we have kind of like the demon. So it's a kind of like a playful differentiation, not only in terms of label, but they're kind of like the polar opposites in terms of scents. BBS Soaps, all the way from Greece. I love supporting Greek artisan, as I told more than once on the channel. This one is using different base that BBS Soaps provide. This is the Hermes base over here on the side, you can see. It's still a beef tallow base with a lot of good ingredients for your skin. I'll try to focus it for you guys. I know that sometimes it's tricky. If you're interested to read through all these notes, yeah. The font is quite small, but it's not too bad. Let's dive into the scent notes. So as I mentioned, Elevation was very tamed, like very kind of like a scent that it's refined, but it's staying low profile. And this one is the opposite. Smells so good. This one is just type of a scent for me that it's trying to be a bit more up in front, taking the center stage. So if you want to make an impression, this probably is the one that you should go for. If you go for a date night, hang out with friends, and you want to turn some heads around, and maybe someone will make you a compliment on the fragrance that you use, that's certainly the one. The top notes are lavender, the mid notes iris, pear, and abret. I don't know what's abret or how it smells. And the base notes are Virginia cedar and vetiver. Not too many notes, but when I smell it, I'm surprised just reading the notes and what I get as a smell. It's very interesting, very pleasant, as I said. There is a refined sweetness. The strength is up here with this one. It's a stronger scent compared to the Elevation. And I don't get the lavender. If you're worried that you get a strong lavender hit right away as a top note, that's not the case here. I think that the lavender blends very well with all the other notes and just brings up that fresh refinements, that it's going really well with the sweetness that I get. And the overall mix, for some reason, for me, for my nose, for my brain, it may sound weird, but that sweetness reminds me a little bit of a chocolate, maybe hot chocolate, not exactly chocolatey, but there is something that makes me associate that scent with hints of chocolate hiding there. I don't know, maybe just the combination of the different notes creates that playful association for me. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you have this one. What do you think about it? And yeah, do you get the same impression from the scent? I'll be curious, because yeah, we all get scents and we like different things, and also our nose and brain works on a different way. So it will be interesting to hear your opinion. Okay, let's prepare for the lathering. Of course, I have the matching splash over here. Matchy. That's how we roll here. And for the lathering, I'm gonna use my Omega EVO 2 synthetic brush. I love this knot, one of my favorites, if not the most favorite knot, from my synthetic collection. I'm gonna use my ceramic bowl over here, add some warm water. I like how smooth the pour of the soap from BBS Soaps is. This one is a bit darker looking compared to Elevation. Really nice smell. Having my water sprayer over here. Just a convenient way to control the water. And I did quite a few shaves with elevation. Now I'm curious to see if I'll observe any difference between the bases, something that it's obvious. We got the lather going here. It feels initially that this base doesn't require as much work as the EXILE. Sorry, not the EXILE. Compared to elevation, this one is the EXILE. This is the Hermes one, and I forgot the name of the elevation one. It was something 2.1. Yeah, we see I didn't even have to add too much water. I had a generous amount of spraying at the beginning, and we're reaching that yogurty, creamy consistency easily after just a little bit of work. Very nice. And I don't know if that's the case, but this one seems to be a little bit denser in terms of kind of like dense creaminess that you get from the base. And yeah, and as I lather it, I get a bit more of the pear notes, that kind of like sweet fruitiness. It's very pleasant, really nice. Just a couple of more sprays to see how we can get more hydration and how the base will behave. But yeah, it's already at that spot that it's hitting my favorite consistency. Not too airy, low profile, nice and creamy, really nice shiny lather. Look at that, gorgeous. Okay, let's prepare the face. All right. Oh, I remember the name. The name of the elevation base is Kronos 2.1. That's the one. The scent strength is probably around 5.56 out of 10 for the soap, but it's stronger than elevation. And yeah, that creaminess and denser consistency, it's there for sure. It feels more dense than the Kronos 2.1. It seems that the Greek artisans like to experiment and to provide variety with their bases. Hags, they provide different base, and BBS as well, so that's a cool thing for us to experiment and try. Yeah, look at that. I'm not even trying to work it. You see that low profile? It feels nice hydrated, but very, very creamy. You see the peaks are really kind of like low structure. And yeah, it feels very luxurious. My initial impression is very positive of how that base performs and how the lather feels on the skin. For the razor, I have the Apex stainless steel with the plus plate. I don't know if it's visible on the light. Maybe a small glimpse here. Yeah, you can see it. A favorite of mine. My very first video was with this razor. Okay, first pass with the grain. BBS Soaps. EXILE with Hermes base. Yeah, the glide is there. Nice slickness. Sorry, the glide is smooth. Nice slickness. Very good. Inside I use Gillette Silver Blue, forgot to mention. This is the third use of the blade. Very nice. The skin feels really good. And let me tell you, that base, just seeing how how it holds its structure over here. If you want extra hydration, I have a feel that I can add tons of water to this one. Yeah, the smell is so good. Excellent, really good first pass. The slickness is there, the residual one. Yeah, it feels very kind of like creamy, nice, luxurious feeling with this lather. Very, very nice. I'm quite happy with this one. My initial feeling is that maybe I prefer this base more, but of course that might be just the honeymoon first shave type of a feel and opinion. Yeah, look at that creaminess, it's excellent. Okay, let's go for the second pass, cross the grain. Really nice. This soap base in combination with the scent is just encouraging you stop, enjoy, and just have some nice aromatherapy, me time. Very, very pleasant. Yeah, the residual slickness is ridiculous. Third pass against the grain. Really good shave. Sorry for being quiet. It's just one one of these shaves where you're just zen and enjoy and you don't care about anything else. Borderline meditation. Couple of pimples didn't make it after the second pass. Excellent BBS. That razor is one of the easiest to take care of all my problematic spots. It's really, really good. Okay, I rinsed the face. And I decided to skip the alum. So, BBS Soaps, some of my buddies recommend them, as I mentioned in my elevation shave. They praise the soap for the post-shave feel. And let me tell you, here with this base we have the same thing. Nicely, slick, very well hydrated skin just from the soap. So I'm not going to use my alum. I don't want to interfere with this post-shave feel for this shave. The skin feels great. All these ingredients, they are good stuff for your skin. And you can tell that after the shave, the skin is happy. No irritation at all, just a couple of pimples that didn't make it over here in that spot. Very nice, excellent BBS. And yeah, that's the Apex stainless steel plus plate. The OG Apex that was released more than a year ago. Really, really a razor that it's hard to beat, at least for me, for my skin and for my beard. Okay, time to move to the splash. And this one I already tested when I was unboxing on my hand, and yeah, that smell is really, really good. When it dries down, it's very refined. It's type of a smell that, yes, will let know the people that you're wearing something really nice. Yeah, that just, the smell is a little bit more elevated. The sweetness is more forward, more prominent. Good stuff for your skin. Ooh, that was a little bit too much, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. Oh yeah. A little bit of sting from the alcohol. That smell is so good. Yeah. Just the splashes. Yeah, one of these splashes that that will make an impression. Oh, so good. Like all that kind of like freshness now, it's prominent on top of everything that I already mentioned. There's just more freshness, and I think that maybe the lavender and the pear and I don't know, the cedar maybe as well. I like how these notes are there. When you read them, you cannot really pinpoint them easily. At least I cannot. Probably some people that can analyze fragrances, they can do that. But yeah, it's very, very nice blend. I really like it. Boy, I'm gonna smell good today. Wow, what a shave. Again, as a reminder, the razor company is the place in North America that brings them. I got mine from there. I'll leave link in the description. Hopefully some of them are in stock. I know that most of them sold out really, really quick. And maybe there will be a restock at some point. I hope so, because this is good stuff. Especially the splash. It's one of these splashes that if nothing else is being available, if the splash is there and I don't have it, I'll just grab it just to end up any shave with it. It's So good, especially before night going out. This is good stuff. You want to go on a date? That's the one that you want to wear. Okay, let's recap. A lot of talking. We shaved with EXILE by BBS Soaps, all the way from Greece. Fantastic stuff. Really, really good. I'm really happy with my choice. Elevation and this one, two completely opposite scents. If I want to chill, stay at home, have an evening shave, I'll use Elevation. If I want to go out on a special occasion, I'll go with EXILE. Excellent bases, both of them are good. My initial impression from this base, Hermes over here, I think that I like this one better. Excellent post-shave feel from the soap. Of course, the splash is the same as Elevation. Excellent feel to the skin. Nice tingle from the alcohol. Yeah, it's just good stuff. And boy, let me just smell over here. Yeah, there is a little bit more gourmandiness here. That chocolate that I get from the soap, it's interesting because I don't get it from the splash. So that's a thing. I'm glad that I opened it one more time. Yeah, this is fresh and more kind of like fruity. And this one is kind of like more gourmandy from the soap pack. But when you whip it, that chocolate smell is not so prominent as well in the Lather. So very interesting how the scent notes evolve and as you lather them, and when you use the aftershave, there is that playfulness that you can kind of like analyze and whiff it. And of course, for the hardware, the Omega EVO 2 synthetic knot, excellent brush, one of my favorites, if not the favorite at the moment in my collection from what I tried. And the Apex OG stainless steel with the plus plate, fantastic razor, loaded with Gillette Silver Blue blade. Thanks again for joining me for this shave. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe.